charity shop, slice of vinyl, and some VCLT. A productive day. Ahoy hoy everybody, and welcome to a haul video. So today is the 27th of October, Tuesday, and I've been shopping. I'm on leave this week. So I went into Gosport, hit the charity shops, one of which was very productive. Went into Slice of Vinyl, and whilst I was there picked up some VCLT that had been left for me. So I will do it in that order. So charity shop wise, of the ones I went in, only Salvation Army was any good, but it was very good. So the first thing I spotted, which I'm really happy about, is Lloyd Cole and the Commotion's second album, Easy Pieces. So I now have 2 of their 3 albums. Really glad to pick this up for £1. Original inner. And I checked it out in there. Really good condition. There's a light mark on one side, but I really don't think it's going to affect playing in any way whatsoever. And she nearly only charged me for that because she didn't see the singles I was holding as I approached the counter. But I had a look. Sorry, I've got stuff on my feet. That's all right. I sort of had a look at the singles, which usually in there are rubbish, but they must have had somebody's collection in of 80s stuff. So first thing I spotted was this Deacon Blue 4 Bacharach and David songs, their EP, which was a big hit. I can't remember if it was the number 1, but it was certainly top 10. The single from it was the first track, I'll Never Fall in Love Again. Also contains The Look of Love, Are You There With Another Girl, and Message to Michael. I'm not familiar with the latter 2 songs. On CBS. Didn't even bother checking that one, but it looks perfect. Then let's get these. Grabbed this without even checking it, although I did check it before I actually paid for it. But Sheila E. with Bella St. Mark, B-side Too Sexy, Bella St. Mark, written by Prince from the Roman 1600 album, Glamorous Life album. Always get muddled up which is on which. The track Too Sexy is a exclusive B-side. It's certainly produced by Prince. It's credited to the members of our band, so I'm not sure if Prince had any involvement in the writing of that one. I will have to check. But I did have it on a bootleg cassette of Prince's rare stuff. It was on there. It was a weird mixture of associated artist acts, album tracks and B-sides, plus Prince stuff. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, really pleased to pick that up. And then there was a little, what do you call them? The plastic bits you put in folders that you stick a load of papers in. I can't remember what they're called, but you know what I mean. We know, with all the holes down the side. There was one of those, and there was a bundle of 7 inches in there, and somebody had written on it, Shaking Stevens. So I thought, ooh. So I had a look, and there was 6 7 inches in there, one of which was a duplicate, and one of which I already had. But the others, we had A Little Boogie Woogie from the A Little Boogie Woogie album. So I bought lots of Shakey's singles as a kid. He was my first musical love. I've picked up a few since, and my intention is to get them all if I can. What do you want to make those eyes at me for? Which is also from Let's Boogie. The B-side of this is Yeah, You're Evil. The B-side of Little Boogie Woogie was If You're Gonna Cry. This Old House, I might have, I might even have a picture sleeve of it, but certainly not in this good condition. B-side is Let Me Show You How. And then one I was really glad they had, a special edition EP Shaky One, featuring Que Sera Sera, Lordy Miss Claudie, Josephine, all live, and studio recording of Blue Christmas. Best wishes to all my fans and many thanks for all your support, Shakin' Stevens. Not in, certainly needs a good clean, you can see the fingerprints on it. But yeah, very happy to pick that one up, definitely. Yeah, so after initially trying to charge me £1, I said no, there's these as well. I think they were meant to be £2 for £1, the singles, but she only charged me £3 for everything. So, bargain. So I went from there to Slice of Vinyl. Kieran wasn't there, it's half term, so he's having to look after his kids, and he's got a girl who usually does Sundays for him, but because it's half term she could also work, so that's Louisa. So she was there holding the fort, and so I had a little scoot round and picked up a fair bit. So first up, my first ever Smiths Strange Race Here We Come for £18. Still in my shrink. Pop it in a sleeve. Seems in good enough condition. It's a bit dirty. A few light marks, but I'm sure we'll play fine. You know, the Smiths just never really entered my consciousness. You know, I was aware of them, and if I'm honest, we used to sort of take the piss out of people wearing Morrissey t-shirts when we were kids, because all we saw was this bloke on top of a pops with a gladioli acting weird, sounding miserable, and it just seemed like a strange cult, the Smiths fans, so we did tend to take the piss out of them a bit. But, you know, the songs I know I like, but I've never owned any. I think, oh, it's on the phone that I'm recording on, so I can't check. There was a Smiths album suggested for my first listens, but I think it was Meet His Murder. No, I can't remember which one it was. So this might be for that series, but it might not. I'll put on the screen which one it was if it wasn't. Girlfriend in a Coma's on here. Stop me if you think you've heard this one before. There are two that I definitely know. There's a couple other titles are familiar. But yeah, thought I'd give that a go. Then we have Style Council, Our Favourite Shop. So it's my second Style Council album. I've already got Cafe Bleu. Do really like Style Council. So on here we have no track. Oh, Walls Come Tumbling Down is the only track that I recognise. I might know a couple of others when I hear them. One of those ones that opens and comes out the middle, which I never like. Original Anna. Bit dusty, but practically mint. Very happy to have that. And that was £8. This I saw somebody show fairly recently on the VC, but I can't remember who. Sorry, it's raining outside, and I've been lugging heavy stuff, so I'm a bit. Ugh. So that's why I'm playing with my hair a lot. Apologies. I can't remember who it was. Might have been James Griffiths. Might have been. But Stephen Tintin Duffy's The Ups and Downs. I know Kiss Me. Everybody should know Kiss Me. It's a classic 80s pop song. £7 I paid for this. But I know he liked the album. I think it was James. Apologies, A, to you, James, if it wasn't, and B, to whoever it was. Nice. Again, original inner. Couple of light marks. Just, you know, general play marks, if you like, but nothing. It should affect playing. So yeah, as soon as I saw that, I grabbed that. I'm sort of, apart from Kiss Me, I'm sort of most familiar with him for his work with Robbie Williams. Then Voice of a Beehive's Let It Be, B-double-E, for £8. So this has got Don't Call Me Baby on it, which is I think the only one I recognise, but I did like Voice of a Beehive, with Woody from Madness on drums. I hear a willow coming, brace yourselves. That's her scratching up my chair. Yeah, that looks in really good condition as well. Are you coming up? What are you doing? Oh, here she comes. What are you doing? Make your mind up. Next was Jeff Beck Group. Again, who showed this? Somebody else showed this. Oh, was it? Name has gone completely out of my head. He's somebody I've only recently started following, and his name's gone out of my head. I'll put it on the screen, and I apologise, but I do enjoy your videos and I watch them all. But he did a little Jeff Beck video. I think it was in that I saw this, and he was singing its praises, and I've left it behind a couple of times there, so I thought, sod it, I will get it. Yeah, none of it. It's sort of familiar titles, but they're not necessarily songs I know. On Epic, polyline sleeve, possibly the original, looking at the age. And again, looks really good. Got Cozy Powell on drums and Bobby Tench on vocals. That's £10. Willow. Oi. Kid Creole and the Coconuts, Tropical Gangsters. Both, I think Kieran's had this a while at Slice of Vinyl, and Heathen Chemistry have had it as well. And I've been umming and ahhing, and I thought, sod it, let's get it. I do like Kid Creole. And this has got the big hits. It's got Annie, I'm Not Your Daddy, I'm a Wonderful Thing, Baby, and Stool Pigeon. I think I've sort of left it behind in the past because it didn't have the Sex of It on it, which Prince wrote, but it's got all the hits on it. So between that and I've got Sex of It on single and CD, so that sort of does me. I also have a more recent Kid Creole album that I have a signed CD of. Yeah, light marks, but again, nothing that should affect play. So that was £7. My usual eclectic mix here, from Jeff Beck to Kid Creole to Deep Purple, Machine Head. This was £25. I've left it behind a couple of times. I primarily got this because it's one that's been recommended for my first listens to series. But this has got Smoke on the Water on it. It's the song I know. Polyline sleeve. There you go. Again, a couple of light, very light marks. But that should be fine. And then a further bit of eclecticism from Deep Purple to Miles Davis. And this is the original soundtrack to Ascenseur pour le Chauffeur, Lift to the Scaffold, from 1957. This was £10. It looks brand new. Well, it's got a crease. It's a bit damaged, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was a new album that came in, but because it came in damaged, Kieran put it straight in the used section. But yeah, so I'm picking up as much Mars as I can. Yeah, it's brand new. I didn't get the OSD release, the Bitches Brew Outtakes one. It's just a bit too much money. They tend to price up the Miles Davis releases on Record Store Day. I think I said this was £10. And for outtakes, I'm not that fussed about them. You know, I might end up getting the CD box set that's got those in anyway. Genesis album I didn't have. This was their debut, I think. Where the Sour Turns to Sweet, which I think was... just reading my bum from the back. So it was From Genesis to Revelation. Yeah, so I think this is, looking at it, the From Genesis to Revelation album with a few extra bits added on, some A's and B's. So I know this isn't highly regarded, but I'm nearly complete on Genesis, so it would be silly to let it go. Yeah, again, some light marks, but nothing major. And that was £10. And finally, The Jam's The Gift, which I think was the last Jam album I needed. I've nearly been tempted to buy it new a couple of times, but I'm glad I held on because I managed to get this for £10. Sleeves certainly in good condition. Oh, apart from that. This has got Town Called Malice on it. Yeah, definitely been played a fair bit. There's a bit of marking. Ooh, one scratch might be dodgy. We shall see. Anything else I recognise? Nothing leaping out. Yep, so that was my little haul from Slice of Vinyl. But I mean, I would have gone anyway because I'm a week off and I've got a bit of cash, so it would have been a trip anyway. But I definitely wanted to go because I'd had a message from Matthew Clark, who is a viewer of my YouTube channel and who lives locally to me, obviously. And he messaged me on Wednesday, I think it was, of last week, to say that he was going to leave me some VCLT at Kieran's, which he did. So I picked it up. I'm sure you won't mind me reading this. I've sort of read it already and checked there's nothing sensitive in there. To Martin, I hope you enjoy this VCLT parcel. I wanted to gift you these after watching your videos on YouTube. I serve in the Royal Navy and have been at sea for 8 weeks. Your videos were a real treat and got me through some boring days, to say the least. So big thanks and hope you enjoy this vinyl. Have a good Xmas. Look forward to more videos. Kind regards, Matt. So I've no idea what this is. All he said was, I hope you haven't already got them. It's quite heavy, so it seems to be multiple, which is very, very kind. Oh, what have we got? Exciting. Okay, so first up is Bridge Over Troubled Water. I do have this, Matthew, but thank you anyway. I will make good use of this one way or the other. It's a classic album. I will check it and compare it to my copy and keep which one is best. But yeah, this looks in really good shape, thank you. Next up, this I definitely don't have and I'm really thrilled to have. Thank you very much. Quadrophenia by The Who. Yeah, excellent, really. Thank you very, very much. I Feel My Love. This is the music from a soundtrack, which I think, because there's two versions, the Quadrophenia album by The Who, and then this is the soundtrack to the film. But both of which I want in my collection, so thank you very much. So yeah, as well as The Who, it's got some James Brown and Booker T and the MGs and Chiffons and Monettes and various others. Don't have this, thank you very much. Johnny Cash at Folsom Prison. I don't own any Johnny Cash. I have no real opinion of Johnny Cash. You know, I sort of like some tracks, but I'm not mad on him. I'm not a big country fan. But I'm really looking forward to listening to this. I might pop this in my series on CBS. Yeah, really, again, very happy to have that. Thank you. Okay, next up is an album I have on CD but don't have on vinyl. And it's an album I really enjoy. Again, it's an artist. I've only just got into Kate Bush. I've had the Red Shoes for years because of a Prince track on it. The Sounds of Love, by the way. Because of a Prince track on it, which I always liked the album, but it never wowed me. I struggle with her voice when she does the high Wuthering Heights type voice. So that's always put me off. But I bit the bullet and bought the first CD box set of her albums when they were reissued 2 years ago, was it? The first one came up on offer, so I picked that up. I will get the second one, but I just haven't got round to it yet. And really enjoyed most of it. So apart from the tracks using that voice, but did particularly enjoy Hounds of Love. So yeah, really happy to have it on vinyl. This is a classic album. Very, very nice. And there's more. Okay, next is another album that again I have on CD. I've always said I will eventually get these albums on vinyl, and it's Michael Jackson's Bad, so I do intend getting Thriller and Off the Wall as well. But yes, so definitely happy to have this. As I say, this is an album I was going to get eventually. This is between this and Off the Wall for my favourite Michael Jackson album. This is sort of the first album that I was buying out singles for. I've got most of the singles from this. So I've got a real soft spot for this album, but I do really like Off the Wall as well. And there's one more by the looks of it, and it's definitely Springsteen, but I can't remember which album this is without looking. Nebraska. Again, I have this on CD. I have the box set of the first CD box set with all his albums up to Born in the USA, I think it is, and I've picked up a couple of albums of the later albums on CD as well. But yeah, again, my first bit of Springsteen vinyl, and another one I'm really happy to have. Thank you very much. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you very, very, very much, Matthew. It's my pleasure. And yeah, well, I don't deserve that, so thank you very much. It's really very kind of you. What can I say? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so that's it. That was as long as I thought it was going to be, which is good. That's my haul video for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.